The trees. They were here when my mother first embraced the promised land. They were here when I first learned the F words, the B words, and even the Y words. They were here when the asteroids collided with the earth and wiped down the entire race of creatures we study about to this very day. The trees we see were here when Paul Revere was screaming, the British are coming, the British are coming.
Where we planted the seeds, there is a tree as old as me.
They were here before I came here, in this very spot that I'm standing on right now, telling you that they were here, and that they've been here, and that we don't really notice or care.
Branches were sold by the color of green. The ground had a rose then past its knees. By the cracks of his skin I climbed to the top. I climbed the tree to see the world.
I think there are lots of reasons to care about trees.
They give us shelter and warmth and light and knowledge in the form of books.
It is trees that provide us with the very air that we breathe, the oxygen that we breathe.
They are keeping us alive, literally, but they also keep our imaginations alive.
I think trees, by their very nature of their existence, they embody certain qualities which I think are essential for us as human beings. Some of those qualities are peace, stability, endurance, wisdom, experience.
Mentoring, which is the old way that people would share knowledge, used to happen under trees.
They've inspired art and music and poetry and writing through the ages, across cultures.
I don't know if they're still doing it, but people always used to carve the heart in a tree, and so-and-so loves so-and-so. They want to put it on a tree because they're hoping that their love will grow the way the tree is growing and that it will branch out.
Trees have trunks, people have trunks. Trees have crowns, people have crowns. Trees have limbs, people have limbs.
And they are an essential spiritual connection in terms of understanding that to be human is to have branches in the sky and feet in the earth. We are a replica of a tree.
The crisis that we experience now, that is that trees are experiencing now, is rampant. We find that in different parts of the world, we find it in different cultures and with different species.
We've been very good at dismantling and destroying and fragmenting ecosystems. And in fact, that's what we're doing all over the planet right now. And as a result of that, the Earth's ability to sustain life, not just human life, but all the other millions of species, is being seriously impaired and reduced every day, every week, every year.
We treat them like we do with our foods, with no soul. Who the hell are we to take them out? Are they the enemies? Apparently it must be, cause after we chop them down, we hang them up like hunting trophies. Don't believe me? Look at your chairs, look at your houses, look at your walls, look at your floors. They've been everything and even more, like helping Babe Ruth hit them home runs, or providing a court for our pro ballers, or becoming a stage, giving birth to our civil rights leaders and our rock stars, or just being that toothpick to help you pick out that green broccoli, just so you can look good when you're out on a date.
I think the idea of sharing tree stories is a genius idea. I think it's so important. And why? I mean, I'm a scientist. I should be saying, no, 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 let's not waste our time with tree stories. Let's get some more tree facts and figures. But I think the two go hand in hand.
I mean, we're so tied in to stories about trees, but one crucial one is how each person carries inside themselves also the seed of their own story.
I think that we're going to be able to move people in unprecedented ways, that people will say, I know this tree, I climbed that tree, I know my neighbor climbed that tree. That there will be a personal connection that, when you get back down to it, is really the fuel, the driver of conservation.
And the idea of people embracing a tree is an ancient idea, because the groves were sacred places. They still are.